Hello and welcome back to day number 46 of my road to 200 kilogram total. Now for today, it's a clean and jerk day, and surprisingly it's not just work up to a 3 sets or 4 sets. Nope, we're back to 8 sets baby for clean and jerks. And honestly, it's quite exciting because this usually the a lot of sets would mean that I have a chance to look at each one and assess if what needs work. And as you can see later, if I manage to fix up my clean, then I definitely managed to clean up a lot of my jerk as well. Yeah, basically the clean and the jerk was absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so one thing I will say that for the warm up, definitely forgot to record the dip, moving the bands up and practice the dip with the bands. I know that's something that other strength and conditioning coaches say not to do, like not to do banded work in high skilled movement, like adding resistance to high skilled movements. Like with one example would be boxing. Like you don't just load up a fighter's arm and then make him, punch. It's funny that I'm doing the punching movement right now and you won't be able to see me actually do it, but you get the picture. That's not how power production works. The efficiency is built with just practicing it without any sort of resistance. You just practice it as is. Speaking of practicing things as is, still doing my basic, pretty much routine bar warm up. It's going to be the same every time. I don't think it's ever gonna change. So that would be shoulder work, some squats. Yep. Right. Oh, actually, I will include some front squats if I don't have what do you call that? If I won't have a snatch session prior, because I avoid front squatting even with an empty bar prior to snatches because it just throws off my balance. So I just do back squats and overhead squats directly before snatches. And something I like including now would be some push presses just to focus on that drive. However, I added one more. It's in the next rep. However, I don't like how my jerks will look. So if you can see this, right? I don't like how the jerks look without weight. And ideally, even with no matter what weight you're moving, you have to move the same way. That's just how. So far, that's how I've been taught, and because again, it's a highly technical move. Unless you're a genetic phenom like Shi Ziyang, who powers everything until he has no choice but to go lower. Oh, there's the jerk I was talking about. Yeah. There we go. That was a much better one. Yep, and focusing a lot on, even though it looked ugly, which shouldn't be the case, I actually really like the fact that I'm emphasizing the back foot landing first. Right now for the first warm up, still kind of extending too much. Jerk is beautiful though. Yeah, even though I'm extending too much with the clean instead of what Fitz told me to do with cut the extension, like what Plesnoy does. However, the reasons why I'm cutting the extension is a lot different than why Anton does it. And Anton Plesnoy does it more because he likes to feel the balance of the bar, which he loses if he has a full extension. So that's full hip, knee, and ankle extension. However, for me, it's more of focusing more on the pull under and not pull higher. Yeah, when you're pulling the bar higher, which is something that happens when you're like me, who used to always power the bar until I could no longer power it. Yep, kind of failed the jerk there, because what's happening with the jerk right now is I'm really focusing on like how I'm moving more away from how Ehab and some other, Ehab's the Muhammad Ehab, 81 kilo lifter, formerly 77. His jerk for me was like super powerful, wherein the back leg doesn't bend at all. You don't catch it. He doesn't absorb that much with the back leg, and it just goes straight out. But I'm trying more to bend that back leg so that I can catch weights, catch heavier weights. Sorry, I can't talk right now. But like with how other lifters would save gold medal attempts at the clean and jerk, they would save it by dipping their knee lower so that they can extend and catch. Now I'm practicing that a lot more. However, the trade-off was that I'm again going in more of a tight rope instead of on a train track. Well, let's see in this one. Yeah, you can see my foot will go forward and in rather than forward and out. However, the one that compensates is that my back leg is the one that still goes out. Yeah, there. And I think that one was my best jerk. Good clean. Yeah, cleans have been feeling a lot. Now, enough about talking about the jerk. The cleans have been going quite well, especially since I'm now front squatting heavy again. For me, it's usually I don't gain the confidence to clean when I have like a heavy back squat. No, I get it more from knowing I can front squat heavy for reps, and I think that's just a a carryover from yesterday's 105 kilo for 3x3 and beautiful jerk. Yep, pretty happy with that. Oh, and now again, absolutely still hate these so much, but now it's 20 bicep curls followed by 10 pull-ups, and my god, this is pretty much still hell. I'm not gonna fast forward like I did last time, because I'm only just going to show the first and the last set. First and third set. Last set I'm not gonna hide the fact that in the last set, by the time I did 5 pull-ups, I was just like, nah, I have to do the next 5 one at a time. And still kind of annoying that I'm not improving. I'm still not having that improvement with this exercise. Basically, I'm having a hard time with progressing anything to do with my arms. So that would be the bicep curls and the Lou raises. My god, for the Lou raises, I only recorded one set at 10s. It's not even Lou raises anymore, man. It's basically just a really, really low shoulder fly. I'm gonna have to have a talk with Fitz about that, because they're really not improving, and I'm gonna ask if I can just keep it as a shoulder fly rather than a Lou raise, and keep the weight and use a dumbbell instead of a bumper plate, because I think it also has to do with the fact that you have a longer motion arm. Yeah, for anyone taking kinesiology, you have it's basically a longer lever, so that there's a lot more effort that you need to bring that weight up. But to be fair, the arm and shoulder pump after this looked amazing. And surprisingly, I finally hit my limit with the single arm cheater rows. Oh, well, let's wait for me to do them. Yep, here we go. For the cheater rows, I'm using the heaviest kettlebell I have, 24. I don't have 25, sorry Fitz. Yeah. But anyways, that's 24 for single arm cheater rows. These are fairly hard. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys liked it, and subscribe for more. See you in 2 days for hopefully a back squat PR. I think I'm gonna have to double check on that. Anyway, peace.